Hello there, this is Rom Wills coming back at you with yet another podcast dealing with player haters, right? And this is more than just dealing with women, right? This could be a player in the field of business, or just a popular dude or something, right? Or it could be some dude who just they on a monogamous thing and they just got the one fine ass woman, right? Understand something. You ain't Once you get it, you should be proud of the haters, right? They can be annoying and stuff, and trust me, I make judicious use of the block button, and none ever get in my face. None ever get in my face. Just to be clear, I know a lot of people see me from the head up, see the big head, and think I'm some fat motherfucker. I don't know, motherfucker. I be working out on that weight pile. But anyway, right? Dealing with player haters. I mean, it's going to be there. Understand something. And this is for especially guys who are working to improve themselves. Somebody going to dislike it. Somebody is going to dislike it, right? And it's not always the obvious characters. It's not the usual suspects either, right? It could be somebody you hung out with. Like one form of player hater is somebody, y'all in the same social circles. You might even hung out, drunk with them, think they're your buddy. But see, you start improving your life. You start getting better with women, start making some money, start doing better otherwise. That might be the person that's going to hate on you. Seriously, many a person say they had to like shy away from some friends or drop them because they jealous, right? And you know what? It's an unfortunate thing. You want to be loyal and cool, but if that person ain't feeling good about your improvement or your success, they ain't for you, right? So those are obvious ones. Those are first ones, right? But then you get some people, they see you from a distance. I ain't even sure which ones are the worst. The ones the ones are the worst, but you still got to deal with like total strangers and stuff, right? And I'm sure a lot of YouTube content creators have come across that, and they really hate your popularity or something. I remember one of the few times I went in on somebody. I ain't gonna call this dude's name, but I'll just say when I went in on him, I had a lot of my subscribers and stuff say, "Rom, it ain't even worth it." They were talking to me, say, "It ain't even worth it." Because this dude just went in on me. I ain't even know about him and stuff. Shit. I ain't gonna call the dude's name, but BGS said something to him first before it. He called my name and everything. And that was one of the few times I went directly after somebody, And like I said, I don't even know if the dude's still around anymore, to be honest. But, I was like, what's this dude? I mean, but you know what? The dude didn't have the same amount of subs or whatever, right? And they're gonna hate you because they're gonna feel like, well, what is this dude got that I don't have? So you understand, fellas, they looking at you, you doing well, you doing successful, you got, you either got you making some money, you doing what you want for your career, right? Maybe you in real good shape or something, and they low-key jealous that you look a certain way, which might suggest some bigger problems for them. Well, I ain't gonna say it's any problems, but they might have to question their own sexuality if they tripping over. If one man is tripping over how another man look, that might be a sexual thing. I'm just saying, all right? But they tripping because you got that fine ass woman that you want. Like you could be not even a player, right? But just some dude, you got a badass woman. Right, you got a legitimate dime or 8, 9, whatever, like fine, and she cooperative, all of that. They gonna hate you because they gonna feel like, well, what he got, right? What he got that I don't have, right? And they gonna feel like shoot, might even try to sabotage it if they can, if they close to you enough, sabotage it, try to be in her ear or something, right? Or, if you that dude who get a bunch of fine women on a regular basis, or even, I'm going to tell you what, even a case where that dude is close to a social circle of women and they talking about you, right? you're going to get all of that. And then I also mention the money thing. You get some people hate that you're successful because they in some job they don't like. They frustrated. They ain't doing anything. They haven't come across their dreams or anything, right? They haven't been able to make it happen, right? But you know how you deal with them? Because you're going to have it. You're going to have it. That's it. In fact, counseling a young man now got a lot of player haters and stuff. A lot of them. He know who he is. I'll just say he across the pond if he hear this, because he hit me up email every day. All right. But here's how only thing you can do, people going to do that. You just need to just say, you know what, you can hate all you want, but if you actively interfere with my life, or you get in my face, I'll fuck your ass up. I mean, seriously, and really it does come down to that. To defend yourself, you got to be prepared. Because most people ain't going to do anything, but you get the one person who might. And that's how you got to have that mentality. If you have that mentality, like if somebody get in your face with something that you would hurt them, I'm going to say hurt them, right? But if you go a little bit further, have the mindset to take it further than that, right? Oops, getting an early candygram. Anyway, right? If you really you had that mindset, first start with that. Like, if necessary, you might have to. Because it gets serious. Because I know of when I was working in the criminal justice system, I know of a case where a man was killed because he had a bunch of stuff. Some women were checking it out, and the dudes who were trying to mess with those women got jealous. And they ended this dude's life. That's how deep it can get. So, first of all, you got to be physically ready. You got to have a mindset. You might have to physically defend yourself, because it can get that deep. Then on another level, like I said, on social media or something, you can block them or anything, but you still got to let them know. And then some people, I'm going to tell you what, if they ain't, say they're in your face or something, and they ain't going to physically get in, touch you, so that's cool. But they still want to talk some shit. Just say, okay, well, what have you done? Look at it, challenge them. Point it out to them, because I'm going to tell you what. You want to dagger somebody? You want to fuck their lives up? Fuck with them heads mentally. Because if you were to physically fight somebody, that bruise will heal. And they can tell themselves anything to justify, say, oh yeah, he just got a lucky shot in or something, right? But if you fuck with somebody's head and point out their own inadequacies, turn the mirror on them. That's how you can deal with it there if they're going to get in your face, right? Now, those are extreme examples, right? But in the most paid case, you know what? They just going to talk. In fact, if they even see you in person or whatever, they not going to say anything. They're going to smile in your face probably. And sometimes those are worse player haters. And this is how you deal with that. When people compliment me, I don't let it go to my head. I stay humble. I stay humble. Because somebody can compliment you and they can still say it, or their body language or something can still say they hating your guts. So to me, that don't mean anything. So I just stay humble. You stay humble with it. It's just like, okay, you working hard and stuff. And, on some deep level, take it as a compliment. Because if you weren't doing shit with your life, you weren't making an impact, right? If you weren't doing anything, they wouldn't be worried about you. They'd be nice and comfortable. In fact, some people comfortable, I'm going to tell you what. Don't be around people who seemingly too comfortable with your fucked up situation. If you like down in the dumps and shit and they ain't trying to help you out, get rid of that person. Because a real friend, somebody really trying to help, if they see you down in the dumps, they're going to try to say, well, what can I do to help? Or at least give you an encouraging word. But if you get that person and shit ain't going well for you, don't, and that person ain't offering no way out. In fact, they trying to co-sign your shit. Nah, that's the worst person. That's the worst person to deal with. That person ain't your friend. All right. So anyway, right. That's all I got for now. I'll talk to y'all later. Peace and blessings.